welcome back to Trainwreck on Different Forest. I'm Jessica.
I'm Joe.
This week I'm drinking Bloody Mary again.
Guess what I'm drinking?
Nice sip of red. What'd you do this week?
I saw the band Lucero, and it was an excellent show. Except found out that this bar really wasn't my house.
That is a true story. Joe doesn't remember what he did this week, and nothing eventful happened in mine.
No?
No, never does. So let's go right to the show.
Okay.
You excited?
It's too early.
No.
Let's see.
You should be, because this week we're going to talk about Elizabeth Reeser, who plays Esme Cullen. So we'll discuss her also, and Ashley Greene and Alice Cullen.
Oh. More people I don't know. Cool.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Okay, Elizabeth Reeser. She's absolutely lovely. I like her a lot. She's done lots of TV guest spots on sitcoms, things like that. She had her very own show for about 4 minutes.
Would I know the show?
No, it's pretty mainstream. Her role in Twilight really doesn't do her any justice.
No.
No, it's sad for Elizabeth, so we don't know much about her, but we do know she's from Michigan.
Yay!
We like her just for that alone. But that,
I guess.
That pretty much closes the subject on Elizabeth, so we're going to talk about Esme Cullen now. Yeah. Esme Cullen is Carlisle Cullen's wife. She's like the mother of this coven of vampires. Carlisle saved her. She jumped off a cliff when her baby died. Right. She had this abusive husband, so he came along and saved her and fed her, and all of her injuries were healed, and, you know, they're companions, mates for life. And she's kind of the mother to Edward and Jasper, Emmett and Rosalie and Alice.
Who's the youngest?
I'm not really sure, but he's like 74 or something. It's a little bit screwy. As is the I want to be a mother, but I can't because I'm a vampire theme in these books. Between Esme and Rosalie, they're all a little bit delusional. The difference is everybody lets Esme act like the mother, and they don't do that with poor Rosalie. Probably because Esme's nice. She's not around much, so we're going to talk about Ashley Greene now.
Okay.
Ashley Greene is stunning, isn't she? In this classic, timeless kind of way.
I don't know. What does she look like?
This.
Alright. I can go with it.
Yeah, she's a good looking. And she's been linked to Chase Crawford.
Who?
He's this kid from Gossip Girls. She likes posing nude for her camera.
What?
Yeah, there's nude pics out there.
For real?
There are.
Let's get them.
No.
No.
We're not going to show them publicly because that would be rude.
Crush my dreams.
I'll show you later,
All
Joe.
right, fine.
Okay. I feel bad about that because they were intended for private use, but...
No. Not if they're on the internet.
Look, Ashley, if you're in America's #1 movie and you're taking nudie pics, people are going to see them.
It's not going to be private.
No.
Now I'm going to look them up for sure.
Right. Most people will.
Yeah.
And most people who saw those boobies on the web are going to go see that movie, so...
Yeah, so it works both ways.
Right. Okay. Moving on to Alice Cullen. No.
So many Cullens.
I got that wrong anyway. She's not a Cullen. Her last name's Brandon.
Oh.
Fuck that. I fucked that up. I'll go ahead and say it. I did.
Alright, fair enough.
Okay. Alice was in a mental institution when she was a human because she saw these visions. Anyway, they shaved her head and now she's got this really funky hairdo and she still has these visions. It's like a vampire superpower that carried over. The thing is this, her visions only work if people keep their same decisions. The whole thing's really, yeah, it is confusing. I never quite understood it and it didn't seem like such a useful power. Sorry, Alice. Anyway, she picked up her boyfriend Jasper because she said she saw him coming. So they waited, she waited for him, and then she kind of scooped him up, and she brought him to Carlisle. and his family, because she saw them in a vision too. She joined the family of vegetarian vampires.
Vegetarian vampires? How does that work out?
Well, it's like their inside family joke. They only eat wild game.
Oh, that's lame.
Jasper thinks it's lame too. But he loves Alice so darn much that he's willing to do it. You know what this means? Alice is overbearing.
Whipped.
And Jasper's a little bit whipped. That's all there is. That's all there really is to know about Alice Brandon.
Okay.
All right. So, a bunch of new pictures were released this past week. Right, on the Eclipse set.
Oh, I saw them at a different forest.
I did too. And this one in particular caught my eye. Look at Lautner give Rob the stink eye.
Someone doesn't like someone.
He hates him.
Blatant.
It is. But this is probably why. You know what? I don't blame Lautner for giving Pattinson the stink eye. He's just trying to keep it together for the promotion team, you know? Trying to do one of these.
What do you mean? Get away from me!
Right. These two can't even act like they're not like a couple. It's ridiculous.
I don't know this guy.
No. He just wants to create some hype. Come on. Let the kid do his job, you two.
Lame. It's weak. Our pets.
Okay. So, we got some more tattoos this week.
What? Yeah?
Yeah, we did.
No.
This next one is from Marie. I chose it because it doesn't have anything to do with Twilight, but this girl has a little mole on her tummy in the same place I do.
So I get to show a tattoo.
You do.
See how that works out?
Let's take a look. That was a mighty pretentious and mysterious tattoo. What the hell does it mean?
I don't know about that. I don't know. It's basically the big F you to the man. Just a reminder for the rest of my life to never settle for anything I don't want to do. Be content, you know.
How very independently rebellious of you.
That's how I roll.
Like it. So, we're going to read some more fan fiction today, Joe.
Painful.
But lucky us. And this week, I'm not even going to make you guess, ladies. Joe will be reading from The Office, a fanfic fave.
I heard.
Yeah.
Or I read some of those little comments. Make Joe read from The Office. Thanks.
It's hot stuff.
God.
Let's hear it.
Do you want him? I asked roughly as rage began to boil inside me. There was no way he would have her like this. Answer me, I repeated, even more angry. Her eyes bore into mine, but she didn't speak. Setting her down roughly, I pulled her to the dressing table and stood behind her. From where we stood, we had a perfect view of the patio. In particular to Mike, and that thought alone almost made me smile. Gripping her hair with my hands, I pulled her bare back to my chest and brought my mouth to her ear. Do you see him? I asked, my hands beginning to slide along her breasts. Look at him. I skimmed my hands down her abdomen, along her skirt, and to her thighs. Does he make you feel like this? My fingers floated up her thighs. She groaned and pushed her hips back into me. Perfect. What do you want? I whispered against her shoulder.
What do you think she wants?
Come on. Come on.
What could it possibly be, Joe?
The act of coitus.
I think that's what she wants, too.
I need a drink.
Me, too. Okay. Also on ADF this week, we have questions.
Uh-oh.
Thanks to everybody who submitted a question. We picked 5 completely randomly. So, we're going to...
random, I have no idea what I'm about to be asked.
We don't know what's coming. So, we're going to go ahead and answer them, right?
Okay.
Here we go.
I'll do the best I can. I can't promise.